99% of Muslims are falling for this one trick of Shaitan without even realizing it. You might think you're in control of your actions, but what if I told you that Shaitan has been manipulating your thoughts, habits, and even your prayers every single day? Right now, as you're watching this, he's whispering to you again. And by the end of this video, you won't just see his deception. You'll realize he's been controlling parts of your life all along. You might believe you're safe from Shaitan's whispers, but the reality is, he has already influenced your life today, without you even noticing. Maybe it happened when you reached for your phone instead of the Quran, or when you delayed your salah, thinking you had more time. But here's the scariest part. This isn't just a random mistake. It's a trap designed specifically for you. And in the next few moments, I'll show you exactly how he does it, and why most people never escape. Shaitan doesn't come to you and say, "Go commit a sin." No, he's far too clever for that. Instead, he does something far more dangerous. He whispers just enough to make you feel safe while he destroys you. At first, it's small. A missed prayer here, a delayed good deed there. Nothing alarming. You tell yourself, "It's fine. I'll do it later. Allah is merciful. He'll forgive me. At least I'm not as bad as others." But what if I told you this isn't random? This hesitation, this laziness, this false sense of security, it's all part of a carefully designed trap. A trap so subtle, so invisible, that by the time you realize it, it's already too late. And here's the most terrifying part. Right now, as you're watching this, Shaitan is whispering to you again, telling you this video isn't important, making you think you don't need to hear this, urging you to click away. Will you listen to him? Or will you finally open your eyes and see the truth? You pray, but maybe not all 5 prayers. You give charity, but only when it's convenient. You avoid major sins, but small ones? They're not a big deal, right? And then that whisper comes, "At least you're not as bad as those who don't pray at all. At least you don't drink or commit major sins like others. At least you have a good heart, and Allah knows your intentions." Sounds harmless, right? But here's the terrifying truth. This is one of Shaitan's greatest traps. He doesn't need to stop you from worshiping. He just needs to make you comfortable where you are. Because as long as you think you're good enough, you'll never push yourself to be better. And that's exactly what he wants. But this is just the beginning. In the next few moments, I'll show you how this single trap has destroyed nations before us, and why so many people never escape it. You might think this doesn't apply to you, that you're different, that you still have time. But let me ask you, how many times have you felt guilty about missing a prayer, yet still missed the next one? How many times have you promised to change, but never did? Do you see what's happening? That guilt, that hesitation, that delay is not random. It's a carefully designed trap, a loop you can't escape. And if you think you're the first to fall into it, you're wrong. History has already recorded this mistake before. It happened to the most righteous people before us. The children of Israel, who were once the most blessed nation, slowly fell into this trap. They justified their small sins, delayed obedience, and said, "At least we still believe. At least we still worship," until they lost everything. And guess who fell into this trap first? Iblis himself. He didn't refuse to worship Allah. He didn't deny his existence. He just thought he was good enough, that he was better, that one mistake wouldn't matter. But that one moment of arrogance sealed his fate, forever. And now he's using that same trap on you. So let me ask you again, will you realize it before it's too late? Or will you keep telling yourself, "At least I'm not that bad"? Now you see the trap. You understand how Shaitan works. But knowing it isn't enough, because if you don't act, you'll still be trapped. And that's exactly what he wants. But here's the secret he doesn't want you to know. There's a way out. And it starts with one simple action. A single decision that will break his cycle today. What is it? Stop waiting. Start moving. Right now. Shaitan's biggest weapon isn't sin, it's delay. Every time he whispers, "Do it later, do it now." Missed a prayer? Pray the next one on time. Fallen into a bad habit? Make a sincere dua for Allah's help. Feel spiritually weak? Recite even one verse of the Quran. Because the moment you take that first step, Shaitan loses. That's the difference between those who stay trapped and those who break free. And you know what happens when you fight back? Allah himself helps you. Indeed, Shaitan has no authority over those who believe and rely upon their Lord. So here's my challenge to you. Comment below. What's the first step you'll take today? Hit the like button if you refuse to let Shaitan win, because every second you delay is another second Shaitan wins. Will you break free, or will you keep waiting?